Well, we won't find out until Thursday or Friday whether Republicans have enough votes in Washington, D.C. to keep the government running. But as MTN's Mike Dennison reports, Montana's 2 Republican members of Congress plan to support a short-term budget fix that does not include immigration reform.
The U.S. House will vote in the next day or two on a package to keep the federal government open. If nothing passes, the government runs out of money on Friday. Montana's only congressman, Republican Greg Gianforte, says he'll be supporting the GOP plan.
I didn't come here to Washington to shut down the government. I plan to vote for the House plan to keep the government open, and that plan reauthorizes CHIP.
CHIP is the Children's Health Insurance Plan, which funds health coverage for at least 23,000 kids in low-income Montana families. Federal CHIP funding will run out in Montana this month without reauthorization from Congress. Republican U.S. Senator Steve Daines also supports the extension.
I think it's ridiculous that the threat of a shutdown yet looms over a country. I hope that reasonable minds will prevail here.
But it's not clear whether Republicans have enough votes in the House to pass their own budget bill. And when it gets to the Senate, it may take some Democratic votes to get it through. Montana's Democratic U.S. Senator John Tester couldn't be reached earlier Wednesday to tell MTN News how he'll vote or what he supports. The debate over funding also could get tangled up with immigration reforms. Some Democrats say they won't vote for the package unless it prevents some immigrants' children, known as Dreamers, from being deported. Both Gianforte and Daines say the budget extension shouldn't be tied to immigration.
We have a deadline this Friday where we have to pass legislation to continue to fund the government. There is no deadline this Friday related to DACA or this illegal immigration stuff.
Daines said the bottom line for him on immigration is that the policy must ensure that American borders are secure against potential terrorists. Yet he doesn't necessarily agree with President Trump's recent statements indicating that immigrants from Africa or Latin America should be barred.
I think it's not necessarily a geography issue. It's just looking at, number one, do we have processes that ensure that the people coming into this country have been thoroughly vetted and do not pose a threat to our national security.
Mike Dennison, MTN News, Helena.
Thanks, Mike. Now, the House is expected to vote on the GOP proposal Thursday or Friday.